everybody, I am Millie and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am an Indian and I moved to Paris in February 2020, and ever since then I've been having a lot of unique experiences which I thought of sharing with everybody. So here I am with my YouTube channel. Now I plan to make videos on food, travel, culture, transitioning life to Paris in general as an Indian. Christmas just went by, so I thought why not start my YouTube channel with a video capturing all the beautiful places that you can visit in Paris during Christmas. So let's get started.
2020 is a unique year and it reflects heavily on Paris street decorations and celebrations as well. Due to strict restrictions, all eateries and bars were closed throughout the city. And due to curfew between 8 pm to 6 am every day, there were hardly anyone to be seen on streets. Yet, I tried to capture some of the best decorations in Paris this year. Our first stop is Galeries Lafayette, which is a huge luxury department store located in Opéra in Paris and attracts visitors throughout the year. However, during Christmas, its major attraction is the Christmas tree standing tall at the center covering the height of the building. Founded in 1893, Galeries Lafayette had grown more than 1,000 times from 70 square meters when it was first opened to 70,000 square meters as it stands today. It is the second most visited place in Paris after Eiffel Tower. The most iconic symbol of the huge department store has to be its majestic glass dome. It was constructed in 1912 using the same technique as that of building the Eiffel Tower and took about 5 months to complete. And if you're patient enough, you might jolly well catch the lighting show every 30 minutes. The plane we see in the video has an interesting significance. Back in the day, the founder cousins once dangled a huge amount to anyone who could land a plane on the terrace. And aviator Jules Vedrines accomplished this amazing feat. And since then, the Christmas tree is always seen accompanied by this plane in Galeries Lafayette. Being located in central Paris, the streets right outside Galeries Lafayette is full of shopping arcades, and that brings us to our next stop, Galeries Vivienne. Galeries Vivienne is one of the covered passages of Paris, which are an early form of shopping arcade built primarily during the first half of 19th century. These shopping arcades are mostly overlooked or unknown to tourists. Paris was created to be admired for its beauty, which gave birth to a new type of Parisian, the wandering observer of city life, or as the French call the flâneur, which literally means loafer loitering around. The gallery has been registered as a historical monument. By the 1850s, there were approximately 150 covered passages in Paris, but this decreased greatly as a result of renovation by Haussmann. These covered passages ensured that this still popular Parisian pastime could continue even in the worst weather. Our next stop is Rue Montorgueil, which is basically a very busy street full of life. It has many bars and walk-in concerts with hordes of people socializing and having a great time in usual times. This street also has one of the oldest patisseries in Paris. Our next stop is Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées attracts thousands of tourists and shopaholics throughout the year, but during Christmas, what attracts most is the decadent lighting and the opportunity to click beautiful portraits with Arc de Triomphe at the back. Champs-Élysées means Elysian Fields, Elysian Fields is a Greek mythological concept of the afterlife or heaven. Well, I'm not so sure that I consider Champs-Élysées a form of heaven, as the crowds and commercial atmosphere isn't the most relaxing. However, it is definitely a must-see location in Paris for a first-timer. Champs-Élysées is part of the Axe Historique in Paris, which runs from the center of Paris to the west and contains numerous important historical buildings. The French National Day, also referred to as Bastille Day, is the day that France remembers the storming of the Bastille, one of the major turning points in the French Revolution. In order to commemorate this moment, a big military parade is held on the Champs-Élysées, which is considered to be the largest military parade in Europe. The parade includes all the highest ranking military people of France as well as the President of the Republic himself. Last but not the least, I visited the good old Eiffel Tower. No matter what time of the year, Eiffel Tower can never disappoint you. And I tried some vin chaud and churros, which are Christmas must-haves in Paris. Vin chaud, by the way, is hot mulled wine. 2020 gave me the opportunity to visit this magnificent beauty without too many people bustling around. That's how I celebrated my Christmas in Paris, and I called it a day.